Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice. Now, it worked in getting you guys to comment, and there were honestly two reasons why I did what I did last episode. One, very much, and I very much thank you for a lot of great feedback. Don't know that I'm going to, because sometimes it's contradictory, going to follow up well on all of the different feedback, but simply having the feedback is very good to let me know where the way you want to see things happen. And two, part of it was just simply to get more comments on the channel, and that helps in and of itself. Now, one of the last comments I got was to do it a bit more of an AAR style, after action report, which sort of storytelling through the game and in smaller chunks. So don't know if I'm a good writer, as like some of those people who've done their great AARs, but I think I'm a decent storyteller, okay storyteller. And so I don't know if I can try this. I'm going to try this for an episode or two. Tell me if it's just not working. Tell me, not just because it's not, I'm not going to be polished at it, but if it just doesn't work well for you, or if I just really not doing things well. All right. So, Der Führer knows that after the recent Bloomberg and Fritsch this is why I'm not a good writer. I know the Bloomberg and Fritsch affair, but the recent Bloomberg and Fritsch scandals, that's the word I was looking for. Scandals we need to replace our commander of our primary of Oberkommando des Heers, the over command of the army, and we have currently promoted up Keitel. He is will tell us exactly what we want to hear without fail. But let's look for skilled. We could pick Reichenau, who is a loyal National Socialist. I'm sure there will be better or other choices coming in time, or other people commanding other units. So let's look at our other the Wehrmacht is also missing a commander. I wonder, where do we have Brauhitsch assigned? Okay, there is Yodel. Header Yodel. Oh, there's Brauhitsch. He is languishing here as in what I guess is supposed to be von Manstein's command. No leader, so we will put Brauhitsch. Wasn't he ranked 4? There he is, von Brauhitsch. We will promote him up. And he, with his quartermaster and logistics wizard, will help us supply our army better. Now, we also need good supply and maintenance over here, and we're going to do Walter Muldo would be a rapid promotion. But I think we will do so. we will promote up modal, and the Befehl aber des Ersatzheers. This is the home army. We have Jodl here as quartermaster, so he's keeping the home army from being overly wasteful on supplies. And yes, I know I'm not doing this terribly well, sorry. Trying to tell the story of the command now. Although the Führer will be interfering with command decisions, we will not officially have me in the chain of command. Now, the Wehrmacht Führungsamt, armed forces leaders, some context, amt is headquarters, I believe. The OKW is above the OKH, but unfortunately we just don't have command level above that. Right, okay. And the Führer has gotten a report that coal processing technologies have improved, so we are increasing the amount of coal we're getting out of the same number of mines and getting it processed for use in various capacities for heating, electricity, powering, or making steel. And our another report comes in that armored fighting vehicles, AA weapons, have advanced, and we want to slow down research on that. And armored fighting vehicles tracks and suspensions have produced good, fruitful results. So we are going to shift all of that research into building better tank designs. And the Bank for International Settlement needs to be looked at for this year as well, so we can, funded by the states being Germany, Belgium, France, Great Britain, Northern and Switzerland. The bank is originally intended to facilitate reparation payments imposed by Germany by the Treaty of Versailles after First World War. Need to establish dedicated institutions. So this is keeping international finances going, so we will do that. It helps our supply production. And we also have a report that dissent has increased in the Reich, so what we're going to do is increase the amount of consumer goods generally available to the populace, but still continue very much on our trajectory of build up for the coming wars that we will be facing soon, to restore the rightful place of the Reich in international affairs. That is at the top of international affairs. Okay, more leadership is available. Let's see if we can continue to improve our, well, let's look at our national, electro welding. We will focus, oh, well, even more. I didn't even pay attention. I figured it was just going to be a bump up of 1. Okay, teeny bit more than decryption machine. Yes, we want to know what the Reich enemies are saying to each other. Oh, wow, even more fruitful advances. Broadcasting advances have been made. That's under national, so we will better get out the National Socialist message. So we will research radars. We have radios decent enough, but we need to research these new radar beams. Maybe we can use radar. Maybe we can use these beams as a death ray. We have reports that they thought they could maybe do that in Britain. Okay, the abilities of our aircraft, our carrier aircraft prototype. Okay, so that is that one. Now, let's see, we tailhook aircraft. Okay, well, let's see about shifting this. Let's look over here. Double hangar. Carrier hangar. There's also a tailhook was maybe another spot, but we will do this and increase our research into the carriers, though this may cause conflict between Air Marshal Goring and Admiral Rader as to who will be commanding the aircraft that the Navy will be using. Naval bombers prototype. Tailhook. Yeah, let's do that. Now our balance of trade. Well, let's look at our production. Let's look at the production reports. Okay, so we're expanding the factories considerably, continuing to do so. Here, we're getting near to completing a destroyer, getting a lot of aircraft in production. It is good, but it is increasing our need for rare materials. Now, the Reich does not want to be dependent upon foreign sources for anything. That is one of our missions. Though that is not an immediate achievable goal. But what can we do to improve it a bit? Ooh, 17, good. We're getting a lot of oil there. 13, all right. Okay, let's increase one rare extraction factory there. Processing plant, maybe we should say. And maybe one in Berlin as well. The Führer demands them to be at high priorities. Ooh, they are expensive, but the Führer demands, you will get. So that will help rares extraction in time to come. Now the Führer wants to have union Anschluss with the second greatest German population out there, which is in Austria. Mobilize the general commandos. We'll see what that is. in a moment. But well, it is. We need to be at peace. An SDAP organization of at least 50 or popularity above 50. Political crisis. At least March 1939 or 38. Sorry. So that's coming fairly soon. March. Let's look at our popularity. What can we do to increase the Reich popularity of the NSDAP in the Reich? The Führer himself is a wonder at that. Of course, ruling party support. Yeah, I don't think there is much we can do here to increase popularity. All right. This decision unlocks events covering information of the historical General Commando Army Corps headquarters, units of the Army. Okay, yes, we want to do that. Okay, well, until the end of the game or until an event that removes the effect. This may be to the end of the game. I don't know. We will have 2.5% less ICs and 5% less leadership and officer recruitment. But it'll probably be creating a bunch of command units without other costs. Oh, we want to pop up and pause when things happen. Okay, mein Führer, our spies have stolen plans that let us improve the abilities of our light cruiser armament to level 5, giving the following benefits. None, because it is an armament that probably don't know why it's none. I don't know why specifically it's none. Heavy cruiser armament. I don't know. Oberkommando der Wehrmacht. In theory, the Oberkommando served as military general staff for the Third Reich, coordinating efforts of Army and Navy. The Heers, in practice, the OK acted as Hitler's personal military staff. See, I like the idea of telling the Führer's perspective, but I don't know how to integrate this well. Let's create a situation by which the OK was de facto commander of the Western forces. Okay, take command. And so, yes, we have... This is going to be our Western Front Command. This is going to be our Eastern Front Command. And this is going to be our Home Army Command. And if the Reich ever expands... Okay, W... Don't know what that did for us. Did I put something in production? No. Huh? Okay, it's given us this. Put title in charge of it. Okay. So we need to organize up our forces. So this, we want to put this here. And at least this is how I'm interpreting everything. Okay, so we're going to move. Where would be a good place? Mossbach just doesn't. We can move it up near the front. So we will strategically move that. That. So now we have our liaison staff established back into Berlin for the Oberkommando des Heers. Our liaison staff back to Brandenburg, just outside of Berlin, to the Luftwaffe, and our Oberkommando to the Marine, which will be our liaison staff to radar and the naval operations. Very good. Okay, high explosive ammunition has advanced and is under cruisers, I think, here. Yes. Well. I think cruiser. Light cruiser anti-air, medium cruiser, or cruiser light anti-air. Okay, well, we will do. Don't know. Autoloaders, that's way too far. Let's do that. Broadcasting, let's have a look at the plans. Okay, we could do, and I think it is best to do this early now. Huge entertainment shows. You're going to entertain the Reich and help reduce dissent through entertainment. Pan Etker Senseis. That's how I know how to pronounce it. Pan Etker Senseis. Now, we're also needing more spies to carry out all of our espionage plans, and I don't know why this keeps doing this thing. Okay. 0. Lock it down. I know I've done and saved this before. Officers, let's reduce this down. No, reduce, well, not that much. Now to, oh, because we don't have something to shift over to. Lock that down. Okay, that will increase our leadership there. More into research. Air attack, air attack, air attack. What is controlling our main surface attack? For guns. Cruiser, battle cruiser, light. The Führer is confused by complicated reports that he must wade through, and he wants simple, understandable reports. Escorts, destroyers. Light cruiser armament. Yes, I get that there's light cruiser armament. Convoy attack. Okay, I guess it's just sea attacks here. HE ammunition. So we will pursue more of that for our light cruiser. Now, other national decision. Reorganize the Luftwaffe command structure. Goring has sent in a report that he is again reorganizing the Luftwaffe command structure. We hope this makes things better. Apparently it is more confused than ever. How do you... let's see. Oh, you know, we need to have, look for historical plans, BSG, we need to do that. Okay, that will get the, you want to do that, and I should have done that before. Well, I did, but I guess it didn't. Oh, maybe it was on the first playthrough and not when I came back through here, which will give us place names, or mostly rivers and oceans and channels and things like that. Names. What I am looking for, and I know it's here. Well, I'll find it some other time. We need to hopefully quickly reestablish the command structure of the Luftwaffe back. Goring with his reorganization plans is slowing up. I think that's what we need. Okay, Edmund Schüttnes wants to meet with Hitler. The former president of Switzerland, Edmund Schüttnes, asked for a private meeting with the Führer. We'll agree to the meeting. We want to meet representatives of nations filled with Germans. Yes, we'll trade a little bit with El Duce's Italy to encourage them to have friendly relations with us. So please post comments below on my attempts to narrate from a more storytelling perspective, if you will, of the actions of the German Reich. And also, I'm trying to keep these in smaller bites. I know last episode went way long because I had that big, long discussion about the Bloomberg Fritsch affair. And yes, as some people pointed out, I do sort of tend to use these episodes as podcasts, as it were. And I really should make podcasts with notes. Don't need, you can do it the conversational style. I think would still be nice for a lot of people, but just with prepared notes with names, dates, facts, that kind of stuff that I could refer to while making it, and maybe use this. I really do like this sort of map to look around and point at things. But so like, comment, share, please share. You don't know how much that helps. Subscribe, all those good things. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.